Hey man, what are you doing here? Get out of here, this is private property. Get out of here, I'll send my dog. I'm gonna send my dog. Good, Darsh. Darsh, Theo. Good boy. Good boy. Darsh, Theo, Darsh. We're doing civil scenarios today with all our protection and police dogs. Good. Yeah, good, Patrick, good. Come in. Every time he barks, flinch your arm. Just pop your arm down for him with the tarp. Oh, okay. Too late, pull back, work that grip. Don't let him fold down to the side. Pet him, Ivy, pet him. Good, good. He has to counter in or nothing. You could. Good job, Patrick. You run off into the woods. Good. Good. Very good. So we kind of threw Horace into the fire, you know, like he's not a dog that we've done a lot of work with. I don't think he's seen a lot of stuff like this. And you could see right there when the guy came out with the tarp, he was like, ugh. And then he offered an avoidance behavior. That behavior where the dog kind of goes to, you know, sniff around or something like that, that's an avoidance behavior. A lot of people think, oh, you know, he's just interested in a smell over there. No, he's saying, that's making me feel a little funny. Let me go and do this instead of deal with that. But then when the decoy put a little more pressure, you could see the dog re-engaged. And then at that point, it's really, really up to making sure the decoy and the handler do all the right things to create a scenario where the dog walks away feeling empowered instead of disempowered. Everyone wants to pretend, you know, that every dog that they train or they sell is like God's gift to bravery and there's nothing that worries them or anything like that. That's not true. I like when I see dogs in adversity. I like putting dogs in adversity in smart and strategic ways because that's how they grow and they develop. When you put a dog in this scenario and he shows zero fear and engages right away, it means you just haven't found the right thing yet, right? Because in life, when they're, especially if they're doing anything that resembles real work, they're gonna run into adversity. They're gonna run into something that's not normal. And if we don't prepare them for these things mentally, they're gonna have a huge problem. It's up to us to make sure in the training we show them a lot of these different pictures, even if it's not exactly the same picture they run into during a real scenario, they've still dealt with that adversity and they know the solution to adversity is to buck up and move forward. There's a lot of subtle things that just happened here. Some of you may recognize them, some of you don't, but this is the kind of stuff we like to do with all our dogs. So on to the next dog. All right, guys, so we got Rock next. Now, Rock's one of our more advanced trained dogs. Again, he's never seen this scenario. We got a man in a hidden sleeve covered in a tarp, and I'm going to want him to bite through the tarp to the hidden sleeve. He's never seen this. We're gonna activate him on the guy passives. We're gonna have our bad guy just standing there leaning up against the tree. What we're looking for is that we can activate the dog on him. The dog gets active and then the guy becomes a threat, moves in on the dog and feeds him an arm. Again, it's a protection dog. We don't wanna do too much sending the dog on passive people. We do want active threats, but a lot of threats start as passive before they become active. We wanna walk the dog through this scenario. This is the kind of stuff we do with our protection dogs. We don't just do sleeve work. We don't just do suit work. You know, we really mix it up a lot so that these dogs see a lot of different pictures and build up their confidence and their ability.
Hey man, what are you doing? Hey man, what are you doing here?
All right, light them up. Okay, Patrick. Slower. No decoy shit. Come in, slow. Turn around and slowly walk in on him. There you go. And give him the arm. Good. React big to those punches. Yeah. Fight him a little bit, Patrick. Good. Okay, keeping his hand safe, Seema, make out and take the dog away. Out. He did really good. You could see there, he went into some defense. He was active, he knew something was off, but he was also worried because Tarp Man is not something he's seen yet. When you cover your head, it's actually more scary for them. You break up your outline and dogs see more in like silhouettes. He loves this stuff. Our level 3 dogs, we do expect them to bite passive subjects on command. So when she gives the command, that dog needs to go forward and bite that guy. There you go. Slow, Seema, slow. There. All right, fight him a little bit, Patrick. Hey. Yeah, man. Good job. Passive, passive. Don't react anymore, just passive. Encourage him, Seema. Tell him to bite. Pet him, Seema. Encourage him. Good. Move away. Try to fight away. Yeah. Good. All right, Seema. OUT. Yeah, just ask. Poost. Okay, Kinohe. And that's why we do stuff like this, is to see where the weaknesses are, to see where the failings are. Overall, I'm very happy with the performance, especially for his first son. Yeah, he bit you fucking hard. I saw it.
Every time. But
Yeah.
like...
We got Evo. So Evo, we're gonna kind of give him a little bit more activity from the decoy. Generally, the less green a dog is and the more experienced the dog is, we give them less activity from the decoy, because the more the decoy's active, it helps the dog. The more passive a decoy is, believe it or not, it's more scary for the dog and it's more difficult for the dog. We're gonna give him a little bit more of an active decoy. Just like with Horus, he doesn't have a ton of grip development behind him, so we're not really looking for, you know, super good gripping behavior. What we're looking for is that the dog will engage. He still needs some fundamental work on the grips and so on and so forth, but we'll get there. The most important thing with this scenario really isn't so much the grip quality, it's that the dog is willing to move forward and engage the subject. The great thing about using the woods is the dogs, this is where we walk them. We don't actually do any protection in here. The dog's not really looking for work. You can see he thinks he's going for a walk. It's really out of nowhere. A real civil scenario, the dog isn't prepared. A lot of people think, oh, it's civil because there's no equipment. No, it's civil if the dog isn't ready for it, and all of a sudden it just kind of pops off. He hasn't even noticed the decoy standing there, right? And when he sees the decoy, it's gonna be one hell of a surprise. You can see there was really no reaction. Could be a little avoidance, I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Walk in a little bit, Patrick. Walk in, sketch. Who's that? And react when he becomes. Watch him. Good boy, watch him. Good, now walk in on him again. Good, and now again, walk in. Evo, yeah, make sure he's only getting that. Boy, good boy, Dush. Good boy. See how I control the grip? So important. Dush. Good boy, get him. I'm always here, so if he pops off, I can pull him back. Good. Good boy, get him. Yeah, go. Yeah, and miss. Ooh, run. Done. Good boy, Evo. Good job. Good. That was good. I don't think he was even really nervous, to be honest with you. He just had no clue. It's like, oh, there's a guy there and he's wrapped in a tarp and whatever, you know? Like, he's more of a social dog. Some dogs that are a little more sharp right away would cue in on that and be like, that's a friggin' threat. Whatever the dog does, we work with that scenario. And we like to see these things. The more we do them, the more sharp the dogs get. Big Bad Theo. We really like Theo a lot. He's very similar to Rock, but he's a little bigger. He's certainly a little less handler sensitive, which can be a good or bad thing depending on your handler. He's just a big presence, man. We love Theo. Theo's the perfect kind of dog that we like to have in our program. Of course, he's already sold, as most of our dogs are once they get some training on him. So we're gonna run Theo through this. He's a level 2 dog. He's not a level 3 dog. So he hasn't seen as much as Rock has. So I'm curious what he's gonna do here. Oh yeah, he sees him now. Hey man, what are you doing here? Get out of here, this is private property. Get out of here, I'll send my dog. I'm gonna send my dog. Watch him, Theo, watch him. There you go, watch him. Good boy, Theo. Watch him. My dog will bite you. Watch him. Watch him, Theo. No decoy shit. Walk in and feed him that arm. Dush, Theo, dush. Get him, Theo. Good. I got him. Don't worry, pull off. Yeah, don't let it get loose on you. Good, dush. Dush, Theo. Good boy. Good boy. Dush, Theo, dush. Good boy, Theo. Flip the, yeah, good. Dush. Good boy, Theo. Dush. Dush. Ouse. Ouse. Good. There, now engage him again. Yeah. Good. Now go passive. Good. Active. Good. Good, act passive. Let him put you on the ground in the next one. Darsh, get him, Theo, Darsh! Get him! Darsh, Theo! Darsh! Get active the second you feel him start. Yeah, good. Aus! Aus! Theo! Theo! Foos! Sit! Good. Good, Theo. Foos. Good boy, Theo. All right. So you can see there, like, some different behavior there. Like, in the beginning, the dog engaged, but I don't know whether the tarp got loose or whether he popped off for a second there, but he ended up with just tarp in his mouth. We just simply re-engaged. And this type of stuff happens, but this is why we do stuff like this, so the dog can see these pictures. He can see an active decoy, a passive decoy. Right away, I mean, the decoy does look pretty different from the environment, so you could see the dog was pretty cued in. So we were happy with all of that. For the most part, you know, all these dogs will probably use another one of these scenarios in the near future, just to kind of cement in their head what it is that they should do. But I like scenarios like this, stuff they've never ever done or seen before, or a different variation of something, and then help the dogs develop as protection dogs and just open the scope. A lot of people complain I don't show enough civil stuff. Hey man, this is some pretty civil stuff. Believe me, if your dog hasn't seen this, it's scary for your dog.